Hello, D-Gens! Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. And I'm sitting outside right now. I'm stepping away from the fights. I've been watching the UFC fights tonight on the Gronkowski, simulcast. And we have some breaking news coming out of that simulcast. Dana White essentially coming out and saying that there was a deal in place for Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady to come to the Raiders. And John Gruden is the guy who kind of stormed it down. What? What are we talking about? I mean, this is coming out obviously after the tampering stuff with the Miami Dolphins and, Tom Brady being an owner / quarterback. But I mean, Dana White's not a guy who bullshits. Dana White is the last person who bullshits, actually. And so for him to come out and say that there was a deal in place and John Gruden is the one who screwed it all up, I mean, it does also kind of fall into some of the narrative we've seen lately. Tom Brady being on one of the podcasts saying, "You're going to go with that MFer? You're going to go with that motherfucker over me?" Could that motherfucker be Derek Carr? Ooh, could that motherfucker be Derek Carr? It's very possible. It's one of those situations where Tom Brady could have been a Raider. Gronkowski could have been a Raider. Instead of those Super Bowls in Tampa Bay, you could have had that Super Bowl in Las Vegas. I'm not going to dig too deep into it, but it's one of those things where it seems like Tom Brady is becoming the source of just tampering out the asshole. I doubt the NFL will go into any actual investigation about this. However, it's so weird. It's so weird, isn't it? Tom Brady now being talked about 2 times within some tampering of some type, because there's no way that Dana White just walked out there and said, "Hey, Tom, how you doing? You want to be a Raider?" No, there had to be deals made. There had to be other stuff in place. And so it's tampering at that point. And so if Tom, could the Raiders get sanctioned for this? Probably not, because the NFL probably won't look too deep into this. But you heard it here first. I mean, essentially, Tom Brady was going to be a Raider, Gronk was going to be a Raider, and that Super Bowl looked a lot different. So, with that being said, I've been the Brofict one, AJ. Follow me on the Twitter at Brofict1, the show at DGen Takes. Also, my buddy Noah at Engel Money Train for all of his best betting picks. And of course, like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube. Help us grow the channel. I've been the Brofict one, AJ. I can't believe Tom Brady was almost on the Raiders and the Dolphins. That's fucking crazy. But we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.